2.5 months since the president introduced restrictions on social gathering and ordered the closure of churches. These measures were among his first to hold the coronavirus spread in Ghana. This evening, he'll be addressing the nation for the 10th time on the way forward. There are speculations that he may lift the ban. What are churches doing in the event that he lifts this ban? Come with me so we find out together.
Well, we will respect whatever the President directs this evening in his address. I know the church is ready. We've cleaned the church, fumigated the church. We're ready. We're ready. So we have extra Veronica buckets at all the entrances. We have sanitizers at every entrance. And we'll have people sitting in every other bench so that they'll have that social distancing between each person. So they will not be sitting beside each other. Up to now, we just had 5. So I hope maybe he'll give us a number if he decides to lift it. We'll be ready for him. And then insisting on washing of hands at all times, cleanliness, insisting on sanitizing our hands, all of this will be very, very, very important.
So we are at the ICGC Jubilee Temple to speak to Pastor Samuel Opon-Quinin.
It should be a welcome news if at the end of the day, today, after the President's address, we have a situation where the ban on social distancing is lifted. In our church, there is a lot that is going to happen. We first of all going to begin with having some washing bay where you're going to wash. I mean a hand washing bay where you're going to have your hands washed very well, sanitized, and then we're making arrangement for thermometers to take the temperature of members before you enter the church. In addition to that, one thing we're going to pay much attention to is our sitting arrangement. From that, we're looking at a situation where, for instance, we have praise and worship times where the choir minister, looking at a situation where instead of having a choir minister, we're going to have a person doing the ministration. So we wouldn't have many people on the pulpit at the same time. So one person will be doing the ministration at every service. We observe that with the first indicator, somebody's temperature is running beyond the necessary, there will be quickly a place of isolation. We intend mounting a tent right under this shed here, canopy sort of, so that people, there will be a very well-oriented team that would be giving an education on how to handle said cases. We're no longer going to have what we call the crowd dancing in front of the pulpit. It's no longer going to be there. If you want to dance, you have to stand where you are and dance unto the glory of the Lord. And more importantly also, every member is going to come to church with a mask on.
The economy can hold on. But when people start dying, you can't really bring them back. And that is our worry now. You know, after all, it's man that makes rules and laws. So for schools or for children coming together again to learn, that can still hold on. You know, the government or the Ministry of Education can decide that for this year, because we are not on normal times, they can decide that, oh, let's move everybody to the next class, you know, without exams. And it doesn't spoil anything. You get it? Just that when the teachers get back, everything normalizes and the teachers get back, then they'll have to really step up and then make sure that they have covered enough, you know, for whoever, those who have moved to the next class to actually pick up. You know, I believe that it's fair that the government holds on, you know, allowing the students or the teachers going to school to infect themselves and then closing schools. You know, I mean, it doesn't work. You know, so we really beg that he holds on with these issues. Yeah.
So there you have it. The reactions are mixed. We can only wait for what the president has to say this evening. Reporting for Ghana Web TV, this is George Nyavo.